Hola, soy yo, Vicky, otra vez. It's me, Vicky, again. Oof, so hot. If you're in Spain at the moment, very, very hot. Hace muchísimo calor. Mejor en casa. Yeah, better in the house. Okay, so today we're going to do the last assignment, if you like, from the level 3 book, which is on page 51. Now remember that we will be soon moving into level 4, the sexy subjunctive. So this is, we're at the end of level 3, we'll be doing this exercise, then we'll be doing a little bit of revision. The start of the level 4 is a little bit of revision of past tenses, etc. And then we'll be soon getting into the subjunctive, which you will find is not at all as difficult as you think it might be. Okay, so yeah, break the language barrier level 3. Doesn't matter if you haven't got the book. You'll be able to follow, you know, the purpose of the exercise then for you will be to translate, see if you can understand what I'm saying, because I'm going to read out the translation in Spanish. Okay, so see if you can follow it. As I say, it doesn't matter if you've got the book or not. And even if you've got the book, try not to look. The first time that you watch this video, don't look. Just listen and see if you can understand what I'm saying. See if you can pick out the tenses. It's important now. You're at a point where picking out tenses is important. Past tenses that we've done. And future, etc. And if you do want to buy the book, it is available on all Amazon sites and it is on offer. So there should be a link that will come up and tell you how to tell you a bit about that. Okay, so this is Juan Pérez's Mexican adventure. So, La Aventura Mexicana de Juan Pérez. So I'm not going to read any English out. I am just going to read it in Spanish and see how much you can follow. And then the English I will put in the description box. Okay? Vale, la vida de Juan Pérez, o Pérez. La vida de Juan Pérez, un español de Salamanca, cambió el día que decidió comprar una tele o una televisión en el Corte Inglés. La suerte le sonrió con un trozo de papel escondido dentro que dijo: enhorabuena, has ganado un viaje a México para 2 personas. ¡Wow! ¡Qué suerte! Aunque Juan era soltero, no dudó ni un momento en aceptar el premio. En México tenía familia lejana que todavía le escribía y Juan nunca había salido de Salamanca en su vida entera. Un día bonito subió en un avión y se fue a Cancún. How you doing? How you doing? Okay, just want to say as well, I am doing this as I go along as well. You may have some slightly different things if you're now at the stage where you're reading what you've translated, if you've actually had to go at translating this. And as I say, even if you haven't got the book, you can, because the translation's in the description box, have a go at translating it. You need to have done quite a lot of past tenses and things like that to be able to translate it. So don't try and translate it if you're a beginner, because it's too difficult. But if you've got some idea of past tenses, have a go at translating it and compare it. So, next paragraph. Cuando llegó al aeropuerto, Su sobrina Juanita le esperaba. Juan nunca le había visto excepto en photos. This is just a good example that you always have to go to the end of a sentence in Spanish before you can make sense. You know, I'm trying to translate it and then suddenly something else gets thrown in that should have gone at the beginning. So let's do that sentence again. Juan nunca le había visto, or that could be la había también, excepto en photos. Now, I had a student say to me, it's just something that I found, I may have mentioned it in other videos, because his origin is Arabic, even though he really is British, but he speaks Arabic, and he said, you know, once he realised that actually Spanish is in some ways very similar to Arabic, because you almost have to start to the end and work to the beginning. So, and that has helped him, and actually it's helped me think of it like that as well. So, you know, you're always learning things. El aeropuerto estaba lleno de hinchas de fútbol que saludaban con entusiasmo el equipo mexicano, que volvía victorioso de una gira de Europa. Victorioso, I'm not sure what I said there for victorious, but it's victorioso, so I may have said that wrong. Entre la gente, remember it's la gente, singular feminine, Juan vio una chica muy guapa y morena, con brazos levantados y un letrero diciendo simplemente Juan. Tan pronto como vio el letrero, la acercó. It can be le. Now let's have a little revision of these pronouns. So when we're saying him, if it's direct object pronoun, it's lo, and la is her direct object pronoun. I know, pronouns. Anyway, if it's indirect object pronoun, it's le for both of them, for him and her. But the good news is you can really use le always for it, even when it's a direct object pronoun, because even though it might not be correct grammatically, that's what Spanish people do all the time. There's a big sort of discourse over it. Is it right? Is it wrong? Le is him or her direct object pronoun or indirect object pronoun, but you cannot use lo or la for indirect object pronoun. If you don't, actually I'm going to put a note there because I think I may put a link to that video here, because, let's see where I am. Yeah, if you don't remember object pronouns and things like that, you need to revise them because they're very important. So I'll try and put a link to the video so that if you, while you're watching this and you want to look at that after or during, you can do that. I think you can go from video to video. Okay, right, so of course I've lost the thread now. Yeah, he approached her. Yeah, so se le acercó, because I think acercarse is reflexive. So se le acercó. Yeah, or la. Okay, so soy Juanita, dijo sonriéndose. Y yo soy Juan, él respondió. Le dio. Eso, it's got to be le, because she gave him a kiss. And so the direct object is what she gave him. Yeah, and he is the indirect object here, so it's got to be le. Le dio un beso en la mejilla. Y él respondió con dos, como es costumbre en España. Salieron del aeropuerto y subieron en un coche amarillo. Entonces condujeron al pueblo donde vivía Juanita. Cuando llegaron, muchos niños se acercaron al coche para ver el extranjero. Riéndose y señalándose. Juanita apagó el motor, giró la cabeza a Juan, sonrió y dijo: "Bienvenido a México". La aventura mexicana de Juan empezaba. Sí, es bastante difícil la traducción. Espero que lo hayas hecho bien. It's quite difficult translation. I hope you've done it okay. Now, I've just dropped the book and completely lost the page. Sorry. So going over to page 53, we had some questions and answers. Okay. So what happened when... Again, no, I'm going to read them in Spanish and see if you understand them. I think if you've been following my videos up to now, you must have got to a certain level. So, hablamos en español un poco más. So, ¿qué pasó cuando Juan Pérez decidió comprar una televisión en el Corte Inglés? And ¿qué pasó? Es que su vida cambió. ¿Y de dónde era? Número 2, ¿de dónde era? Era de Salamanca. Número 3, ¿qué encontró dentro? Encontró un trozo de papel que dijo: "Enhorabuena". Am I answering? Yeah. Encontró un trozo de papel. You've always got to be careful not answering the next question. Y número 4, ¿qué había ganado? Había ganado un viaje a México para 2 personas. I would have gone with him if he would have asked me. Número 6, ¿estaba casado? No, no estaba casado. Número 7, ¿qué tenía en México? Tenía familia lejana. Número 8, ¿qué hizo un día bonito? Un día bonito, subió en un avión y se fue a Cancún. ¿Quién le esperaba en el aeropuerto? Su sobrina Juanita le esperaba en el aeropuerto. Número 10. ¿La había visto alguna vez? ¿La había visto Juan alguna vez? No, nunca la había visto. Número 11. ¿De dónde volvían volvía, because it's el equipo singular, el equipo mexicano? Volvía de una gira de Europa. Número 12. ¿A quién vio entre la gente? Vio una chica morena y muy guapa. Número 13. ¿Qué digo? ¿Qué hizo tan pronto como vio el letrero? Se la acercó. What did he do? Vale, 14. ¿Dónde lo besó? Or that could be le. ¿Dónde le besó? Le besó o lo besó en la mejilla. Y número 15, ¿qué pasó cuando llegaron en el pueblo de Juanita? ¿Qué pasó cuando llegaron en el pueblo de Juanita? Todos los niños del pueblo, what did they do there? Sí, se les acercaron, riéndose y señalándose. Y 16, la última pregunta. ¿Qué dijo Juanita cuando apagó el motor y giró la cabeza hacia él? Dijo, bienvenido a México. Okay. Muy bien, muy bien, muy bien. So, muchas gracias por mirar. Que tengas muy buen día. Have a good day. Esté donde estás, so wherever you are. And, vale. No olvides, give me a thumbs up if you've enjoyed the video. Y por favor, suscribes. Tengo casi 400 suscriptores, nearly 400 subscribers now. Thank you to everyone who subscribed. I really appreciate it. Okay, so te veo en el próximo video. Muchas gracias.